this YCAC team out of Japan, mind you, they are stock full. If you look at the list of players without listing them through, they've got a Fijian, they've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 New Zealanders and a token Aussie. Really, you've got to say that's probably a fairly good rugby team, just at anyone's glance, isn't it? And they also, as I said yesterday, the big sign of a good team in international touring rugby now, they have a ginger playing scrum half.
Well, it's an equal opportunity sport these days, Brucey. We'll take gingers.
Yeah. I think that...
And blokes with ponytails.
Well, Leighton, fortunately we're not on camera, because otherwise people would realise you were making a case for yourself. The fact that you work for the bank in the drug running capital of the world, I know you had to have a ponytail to protect yourself, so you could fit into the community. A lot of pressure on from YCAC at the breakdown there. Oh,
penalty coming King's College way.
That's actually it's a good result for College, because that was actually good defence from YCAC.
Yeah, we're going for the line out. King's College for a red restart. Pulling away. Pretty good going here, like you say. It's a very solid side there for YCAC, but King's College certainly giving nothing away. Actually playing most of the game so far down in the YCAC.
It's just, there's a thing about having young players that are used to winning games of rugby, you know, and they come here on tour and they say they're not really overawed by what they're facing.
Indeed. Nice set in the line out. Unfortunately, a bit of a wild pass there, found no one, but King's College come away with it. And over the top, they're controlling the ball well. Oh, big hit there by YCAC, but King's College held the ball still. Now they've lost it a bit. Scraggly ball coming out. Nice pick and throw from the touch, keeping it in play. YCAC now in control.
I think there's some wheels out wide. Oh, but that's a great chase, great tackle.
Dragged him down.
This might be the Fijian. Yes.
Yes. Nice hit. King's College there, keeping it confined.
Tell the truth, did you notice there actually that was the YCAC ginger stepping there? Yeah, one in each team.
King's College doing very well.
They've got to bring him down. Oh, they've caught him.
Good scrag tackle.
And they might be over the ball. No, unlucky.
That was a good clear out there. YCAC, they're looking pretty confident. Still got the ball in hand. Big Fijian, lovely little flick pass behind him. Yeah,
what a tackle. And that's a knock-on. That's maybe unlucky, because I think it went forward from the hand, because it actually hit the other guy's chest, but wouldn't be a knock-on. But that's great defence, isn't it?
Indeed. Very nice. A couple of decent, very solid tackles. And I was saying before, Brucey, in 10s, I mean, every person's got to step up and take the tackle. There's not a lot of room for mistake. You can't hide here. You don't do your job in the tackle, then it makes it very, very hard to recover in this small, shortened version of the game in terms of numbers.
Yeah, you look at actually, that's a big tradition team. There's some big lads there.
Top knot going down in the second row. Let's see how the scrum goes. Yeah, pretty solid. Good clean ball coming there. Big kick down. No one really at home, but covers coming in for YCAC. Ball back in hand.
Make the first up tackle here, and they've actually won the territory game, so that's
well done. Nice set. King's College not committing any more than they have to those breakdowns, just making sure the ball goes to ground and then panning very quickly.
You have to have men on your feet to play a team chock full of New Zealanders and in fact, Maoris and Fijians.
They don't even seem to be contesting a lot unless there's a very easy, obvious answer. They're just getting back on their feet and making the defensive line. Making sure they got the numbers, but through goes YCAC. Nice little chip over the top. And
I think that's got to be an accidental collision. Oh my, did he score that?
I don't know. He was trying his hardest to get over.
That was a great chase, absolutely great chase. That was a pure case of the defence relying on the inside man, and if the inside man's beaten, it's just really hard sometimes to get back across.
And unlucky there for the Ginger there, Bruce, he didn't get through, mate.
That's, well, you know, sometimes, you know, your life deals you the short straw. But
especially when you're a redhead.
No. They're part of the kingly people of the world, actually.
Indeed.
All get some Celt in them. It's the South Island of your place, you know, all these good rugby players that we lent you 150 years ago.
Well, it's interesting. You go to the East Coast of New Zealand, mate, there's a whole crop of them, which is rather bizarre. We're not too sure how come, but on the East Coast of New Zealand, a lot of redheads long before the Brits seem to turn up. So we think maybe the Vikings arrived down there a bit earlier than James Cook.
I thought maybe some Scotsmen get lost in a pub crawl. Yeah.
Well, that wouldn't be hard.
Oh, and that's a lovely inside ball. He's good chip. Oh, he
nearly didn't get that down. YCAC open the scoring.
That was just lovely skill. Inside ball and put the man away.
Yeah, I know.
They need some ball in hand, actually. They've been doing a lot of defending.
No, they've defended well. You did right, Brucey, at the moment. It's pretty hard to score if you don't have the pill. They've closed down pretty much YCA very well, YCAC up until now, but let's see whether they're going to come back from that.
So, no, I mean, as I said, we mentioned, GFI they've been so heavily involved in this tournament, but, you know, when you've got a relatively new team like this, King's College, you know, I mean, somebody like Strategic Equity Alliance stepping up, because you can't bring a team now, you know. As I say, many years ago, I asked the New Zealand team, and they were spending $50,000 to bring a team here and stay for the 7th.
Oh, nice take in there from YC kick-off, and they regained the ball off the kick-off. Well done. No, you did right, Brissy. If it wasn't for the sponsors, this event wouldn't happen, even from the title of the GFI and all
this man, I need to see his number, because he steps and he powers in the midfield for YCAC, and he looks an absolute pivotal man for them.
Little chip through there, YCAC. They've played dividends for them before.
I think that'll be a scrum 5. Oh no, was he? He's going back for a penalty. Well, I thought the advantage would have been a scrum 5, actually.
Penalty through to YCAC on the 22.
Yeah, the 22. It was 25 when you were younger, but it was a different metric.
It's got shorter now. Yeah, it's only 22. It used to be 25. It seems shorter.
Yeah. These extra 3 inches. What's 3 inches to anyone?
Wow. I don't know, Bruce. I don't really want to go there. Going for the line out. YCAC in the touch.
Well, there's some tall timber in here in the Queensland boys. They've got a chance to go up and challenge here if they could just read the line out. Oh, and he nearly did the number 4.
Went through a couple of sets of hands before it was finally claimed.
I think that was knocked on, but they've got away with it.
Oh. Henry McNulty was up quickly on the line trying to take the man, but in the end...
Great clean out from YCAC. Oh, that's just...
Good scrag, but it goes across, carried the ball through.
That was number... I hate to say, I hope it doesn't say 69 in the back. Because he went down well with the ball. Does that say number 6?
Brucey, indeed it does. It was number 69. You're not wrong.
And he dove well. He did, yeah. Number 69 is the scorer, Mark Jackman. The fly half, apparently. Hawke's in New Zealand. I don't see many fly halves that drag 2 players over the line.
Aye.
Yeah, but I mean, I suppose down your part of the world, they just build them somewhat differently, those.
I don't know what it is. It's got to be in the water. It's got to be in the food, mate. But these lads, they're all pretty big and handy. What weight was he on the sheet, you see?
We've got him here. He's up 95 kilograms, you know.
I mean, crikey Dickens, mate. 95 kilograms, mate. Even my playing day, that was a good weight.
That was a good weight. Absolutely.
All the backs. If you're not hitting the 90 to the 100s,
yeah,
you are a bit of a shrinking violet.
We're talking about Dave Lewis's son the other day, and he's playing in England now, and they're playing him in the centre. And he's the size of you and me put together, Dooley, but it's muscle.
Right. Well, muscle does come in handy in this game.
Oh.
YCAC looking good. Surprising he didn't play the advantage. Oh no, sorry, it's gone the other way. Penalty against YCAC.
Okay, let's just put the line out and see if they can put some face rugby together here. They've got some strike weapons. They've actually tapped.
King's College going up.
Physical challenges coming in from YCAC. Oh, nice and stepping right back into the traffic. But good to see the courage not just to let the ball go and put his teammates under pressure.
Referee's got his arm out. There was offside there coming through. Nice toe through. Let's see if it pays dividends. Unfortunately, they're going to get the penalty back. I think they're going to...
Well, the guy took it into the line out anyway, so I see.
Yes, I know. I was surprised he would have come back to the penalty there. They didn't really work their way.
Unless it was a knock-on advantage, that's the only thing. Well, same scenario as the first cup quarter final. 10-point difference. The favourites in the lead, looking hard for King's College, I think.
Yeah, 14-0 down now at the half. They've tackled well, defended well, but they've not really looked to position to actually put the ball across the line. So the second half's got to be another step up for them. YCAC seem to be pretty much in control at the moment. A couple of tries coming through. They're taking the time, not panicking in terms of it, and they're just putting them out into space and scoring those points.
What you've seen here, I think on the crossover, I've not checked, you'd be presuming that it's then going to be Penguins playing YCAC in a cup semi. I think that's the way crossover goes. Well, put it that. Looking at that, that's going to be a hard game to call. Might even be that YCAC have got a bit more pace across the path than that Penguins team. I'm not sure.
Well, you're right. It's going to be interesting Bruce coming through. I've got to say that, the Penguins are the #1 seed, but they've been a couple of teams have put them to them and they've pushed Penguins. So unless they've got some other, they're playing just a steady, easy game in terms of getting through. Well, not easy, but playing a steady game, and they've got another gear to go up. But
I think you saw the final last year was magnificent rugby theatre. And both teams, I think they went for nearly 2 halves without a score. That's how good the final was last year. Just great defence in tennis-side rugby and everything. But this is still a game. They just need to get on the score sheet. These boys in Queensland. And as I say, this is not the end of the tournament. This is the up and down. Are you going to play in the very best? Or are you going to play in the very, very good plate competition? So. As I say, if you're losing, you've got to keep playing, keep your confidence up, keep the team's patterns, because you've got another game to go and play.
Indeed, Brucey, it's not over just because this one doesn't go your way. So Strategic Equity Alliance, King's College, University of Queensland. Here we have taking the kick down to YCAC.
It's Dave Whiteford wearing a suit and having a beer. He used to be a rugby player. And he's retired at the age of 29 or something.
Certainly sporting a very nice beard there, though, as well, I've got to say.
We had a conversation before he got here today with Russell. An awful lot of beards in rugby now, Not really sure. It suited Carol Heyman because, he wasn't a big pretty boy, and it was cover half his face. But
a bit of hair does cover up some blemishes on the old noggin.
Yeah. But some of these skinny backs, I'm not so sure.
Well, doubles their weight, Brucey.
That could be that. Yeah, that could be that, absolutely.
Penalty there going to King's College Old Boys.
And they're going to tap quickly.
At the top, yep. Not mucking around.
Take it straight into contact. Oh no, it's a lovely ball actually. With so good.
Nice run by Sean Goodman, Shannon Goodman there, coming through. The other bloke with a bit of a red on the top of his head. A nice drive.
This is quick. Oh, I've got a quick ball here, but it's maybe still.
Oh, I would have gone wide with that one. They had a 3-2 overlap, but they didn't took it back into contact. Clean out there. Ball goes down. They need to get it to the floor. They need to get out quick. And they have it. King's College. Yes, quick hands might do it.
Oh,
and
that's great power.
Referee's given a great try. Well done.
Absolutely. Basically straight over the top of 2. Number 3, I think.
Number 3, indeed. And just, wouldn't you know it, number 3's not on the sheet.
Well, number 3, but I'll tell you what.
Well, he's a Campbell. He's bound to be a Campbell.
He's probably a Campbell. If his name's not on the team sheet, he's a Campbell. We'll give it to a Campbell, yeah. Under discussion with the referee now. But that's
he did give the try.
He's given it. He can't.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
Confirm the try. So that's just what King's College needed. They need to get here in the second half, get the try, points on the scoreboard,
they scored
get back into the game.
They didn't shut the contact or anything there to score that. They took it up because there's some absolutely fearsome tackling. Number 5 from Tradition YCI, Penatoa Whanau. He is just hammering everything that comes straight at him.
That was a kick worthy of me, I think, Bruce.
I think that was that would have been a good cross kick.
sort of.
Yeah, I think he might be crossing himself after that, actually.
Vaguely went in the direction of the post, but never really got there.
I think maybe the wind got up.
A big win.
Yeah, I think
Anyway, so the score at 14-5. That's a good score. King's College needed that. And now they need to get back and have another one.
Oh,
long kick. It's going to go dead.
And that's actually quite unlucky. Also, it was very confident from YCAC, just let it drift over ahead. So it defies my theory about the wind and the conversion, because unless it's changed direction in the last 10 seconds.
It's pretty good today, actually, Brucey. Yesterday it was getting quite warm, but it seems a reasonable temperature now today. Well, I think we're just around about 24 degrees. Clouds cover over, so that makes a big difference. Playing here on a hot day is a hard call. But
do you know that artificial turf, Leighton? It's great stuff, but you know that there's just like a heat sink. He's just going to touch. When it gets hot, if you're in the 18 inches down to the ground, with the height you used to take a scrum down to, Leighton, it gets very, very hot.
Well, like I say, I remember when they first put artificial turf down at Kings Park, and the last time I ever wore metal studs, I could actually feel the heat coming up from beneath. It was bizarre.
Feet. Yeah,
cooking the feet with the old black pebble. It was quite interesting. Very, very different experience.
Well, here we go. This is the line out to King's College. They do need to score twice, but now that they've done it with ball in hand, that's and they're lined up well deep. They're going to go across the back line here. Good ball.
Well done. Oh, interesting. Kick through. No one home for YCAC.
No one home.
So they put it over the back.
The chasers just didn't.
But they're going to capitalise on this and put the ball through. They've really got to make sure they time down here. Don't even get out of it, otherwise it's all for naught. So King's College get up. They make the tackle. Bit of a low ball there. Here we go. Kick from YCAC, but
YCAC just a
King's
bit
College do have a couple back. Yep.
And that's let that.
Nevertheless, YCAC, King's College, a couple of people back.
There's a big hit in it.
He's having another go, coming out this way.
I think that
big rangy kick.
I think this guy, watch this guy go, number 3 though. He's passed it inside. I thought he might have to go.
Number 69's got it again, Brucey.
Yeah, and he's gone down again.
Yep.
Yeah. Number 5. Now, I've not seen him with the ball.
Nice big fend
he's
there.
just as effective with the ball as when he's hammering folk in the tackle. That was
a nice big fend there.
Better toe up
and
out.
Face full of that.
Yep. Any message back in New Zealand, if you ever see this guy in the park, just dodge. And he's got the ball again. He's coming right into this game.
He's not shying away. Penalty there going YCAC.
I'm almost certain that he just doesn't actually know what shying away means.
Yeah.
Maybe he's shying the bar with the ladies. I don't know. Not shying the rugby park. Well, I haven't said that. Well, a haircut like that, the ladies will love it.
Oh, yeah.
I had one of them back in 1979, Lee.
Did you, Brucey?
Mine was permed. I had it for a few years, yeah. God, I was good looking back then, I'm telling you.
Well, there must have been a lot of lights out in Scotland then.
Yeah.
Did you not have any mirrors then when you were a boy, Brucey?
No, the mirrors, they used to make good mirrors. Quality manufacturers, but mirrors are pretty poor now. But this actually could be really hard for the University of Queensland boys here.
YCA's got the throw, and they've really got to get out of here. They've got to close them down.
I think they're going to drive it tight and.
Yep, just keep it in the guts.
Oh, there's no maul. They actually stood off that. Quite clever defence from University of Queensland.
Yep. Didn't commit many more than they had to, just
they
to slow it down.
So they had to stop, actually. They couldn't maul it. The man at the front had the ball back. That's
wide. Man out there. Yeah. They got space out wide. Nice try. Went through. Just took their time. They didn't panic. I mean, YCAC just calmly went up the paddock.
I think this team, they've combined absolutely aggressive defence with the ability to convert the chances when they get them.
Yep,
They just dragged a few folk in. And basically they were 2 against 2, and the man just had the pace to take him on the outside. And you know, I don't know. I'm not calling because I want to see if this GFI team can progress from where they were yesterday.
Yeah, they were a good pickup the other day.
Yeah,
they did well. One of the surprises, they came through and they turned out.
I saw the press and the players are all admitting, the core players, that the Fijians are just giving them that X factor. The players that know that if they make their tackles, make their defence, and they give the ball to these Fijians, that anything can happen. So I mean, this is just a great tournament. I do think the Hong Kong Football Club 10s. This week is where I come to watch rugby. It's just really great to watch. I mean, these top quality players, the physicality, and you can actually hear it on the side of the pitch when some of these big hits go in.
Oh, indeed.
So 19-5, 2 3/4 minutes, it'll take something awful special.
Well, I've got to say, Brucey, I mean, I don't know. I mean, obviously, 7s is a big game now globally, quite well. 10s is a bit in the middle there. It's something for everybody, so popos like you and I can get out and have a bit of a run around and play in this. It's a nice, inclusive format.
It's great for the social game, which is Asia, ruined, particularly in Asia. But I think, you know, that there's room in the calendar somewhere for a few more competitive, maybe club 10s in the Northern Hemisphere, like pre-season, like the Super Rugby did.
Put that down, gave it away, unfortunately.
I'll tell you what, he was a bit... Normally a Fijian picks that ball up in that situation
would have been through, but anyway,
he had
defense.
a stroll there.
All right, good defence by King's College. They recovered from what was a
that's
put
great.
down pass.
Is that forward?
Referee
just
pointing
absolutely.
forward. Get out of jail there for Queen's College, Strategic Equity Alliance, Queen's College. They got out of jail there.
Well, I was going to say that's the one thing about this YCAC team, on top and a bit casual a couple of times. In the next round in the cup, which
they can't get away with that.
We can safely say that there'll be no being casual. But also, you know the competitors that these guys are. You come from that part of the world, young. I mean, what the team sheet here I'm looking at, we've got the ages of them here at some point. There's a 33-year-old from Fiji, that might be it then. There's a 36-year-old, Edwin Cocker, but down here, 27, 25, 20. Basically, hard people to let on a rugby pitch when you're on the other side, because they're just fast, quick, and aggressive.
But if you line the ages up, actually, Strategic Equity Alliance, Queen's College, King's College, sorry, Queen's College. Younger bunch of lads, then they're giving it away, but 19-5 and a minute to go, you've got to be saying it's going to be a bit of a hard score. But as you say, Brucey, everything to play for. Different position in the next league.
You win a plate in this tournament, it's a great achievement, and they're in competing, and that's under pressure. They're trying to play rugby out of here still, not giving up. Playing a bit 7s there, but just. I think they'll go wide here, go wide left, and give somebody a run at it.
Good solid tackles coming in from YCAC. They're not taking casual. They know the game properly in hand, but they're not shying away from it. They keep going.
Another big tackle from Noah, turns the ball over.
Yeah, nice gather there in though by YCAC. They pull that back in again. Referee playing advantage.
This is actually game over late, and it's either a try now or a deduce its advantage, penalty advantage. So it's basically game over. Good if King's College could keep them out, but there's some numbers going. Oh, my big tackler might actually get a run at the line.
Oh, SpongeBob didn't quite get through that time.
Yeah. Look at the strength of that carry.
Right, good running.
Oh, he's going to have one more, but no, standing off it.
Oh, look at that. He did well. He saw the tackler coming, stepped inside, held the ball, didn't put the pass through.
Oh,
instead he took the hit.
And that may be...
Oh, look at that.
Oh,
I thought he was through there.
I thought he was through as well. I mean, these gingers have always been unselfish. He tried to give the pass, you know.
Community players, Brucey, through and through. King's College didn't give it away at all. Strategic Equity Alliance.
They got to be. You can't. If you come here and your team performs like that. I mean, I think we saw yesterday. I mean, you get a team like Samurai, chock full of great players. They can fall in the first day and be on the second side of the tournament. And you know, it's no slight on them. It's the quality of the tournament. You know, so you commit your money to sponsor a team here. There's no guarantee.